I'm Vera Deocampo, giving you the latest stories from GNN News and Information Center, the news. 48 hours after the Malaysian Airlines flight MH370 vanished, Western Command of the Armed Forces Lieutenant General Roy de Vera said there are no words yet confirming any sightings and described the probability as very slim. Communications Secretary Herminio Coloma Jr. said that Philippine Defense Secretary Volter Gazmin directed the armed forces to commence patrol of the West Philippine Sea to join its neighboring countries searching for the missing airline's plane. Meanwhile, Vietnamese searchers on Sunday spotted possible aircraft debris which are identified as two broken objects like those of an aircraft located about 50 miles to the southwest of Tochu Island. It can be noted that the Malaysian Airlines plane, Boeing 777-200, disappeared from radar screens just 40 minutes into its flight from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing early Saturday. The Philippine National Police will centralize the firearm renewal process to lessen the increasing number of unlicensed guns in the country. Here is the report.
The Philippine National Police, or PNP, would centralize the firearms renewal process, although several senators are not convinced on its effectivity and legality. Senator Grace Poe, the chairman of Public Order and Dangerous Drugs Committee, said in a statement that centralizing the gun registration would make it even more difficult for the public to comply. Senator Tito Soto has also questioned the legal basis to modify the gun registration process, noting that it might hold opposing views with the existing laws on firearm ownership. Soto added that the PNP's new policy should be fully reviewed. It can be recalled that several gun owners had expressed disapproval on the new scheme of firearm registration process, particularly on the requirement to pay for the delivery of license cards to their homes. Based on the PNP's initial pricing, the courier fee for Metro Manila is 190 pesos, while for gun owners outside Metro Manila, the fee is 290 pesos. For GNN, Vera Deocampo, Newsforce.
For your comments, feedback, or videos you want to share with us, email us at info@gnnTV-asia.com. We are your voice for change. Our anchors and reporters will keep on bringing you updates and latest stories, fair and balanced news, comprehensive reports that take you to the heart of the action. We are your global news network committed to nation building. I'm Vera Deocampo. Thank you for watching. I'm Vera Deocampo, giving you the latest stories from GNN News and Information Center, the news. Technical Education and Skills Development Authority, or TESDA, says that translators are currently in demand inside and outside the Philippines. TESDA Director General Joel Villanueva said in a statement that numerous jobs like translators, interpreters, and call center agents are available for graduates of foreign language and culture. At present, 35 TESDA Language Skills Institute centers all over the country offer 6 courses on language and culture, like Basic English Language, Basic Japanese Language and Culture, Basic Korean Language and Culture, Basic Mandarin Language and Culture, Basic Arabic Language and Saudi or Gulf Culture, and Basic Spanish Language for different vocations. The Department of Social Welfare and Development receives $817 million donations for Yolanda victims. Hanalyn Bisco tells us more.
The Department of Social Welfare and Development, or DSWD, announced that the local and foreign donations intended for the victims of Super Typhoon Yolanda has amounted to 817,262,574 pesos. The record came according to the agency's updates on Typhoon Yolanda disaster relief and early rehabilitation accomplishments and continuing plans. DSWD said that the storm surge has affected a total of 1,472,251 families, with 918,261 people displaced and 1,012,790 houses damaged. Moreover, the number of evacuation centers in Tacloban City is down to 892 and continue to provide shelter to 892 families. Social Welfare Secretary Dinky Soliman said the agency maintains to give aid, relief, temporary shelter, and early recovery programs to Yolanda survivors. Presidential Communications Operations Office Secretary Herminio Coloma Jr. meantime noted that the Aquino administration has not lost its sense of urgency and will not waver in its rebuilding and rehabilitation efforts in the affected areas. For GNN, Hanilin Bisco, Newsforce.
For your comments, feedback, or videos you want to share with us, email us at info@gnnTV-asia.com. We are your voice for change. Our anchors and reporters will keep on bringing you updates and latest stories, fair and balanced news, comprehensive reports that take you to the heart of the action. We are your global news network committed to nation building. I am Vera Deocampo. Thank you for watching. I'm Vera Deocampo, giving you the latest stories from GNN News and Information Center, the news. Education Secretary Armin Luisto has urged schools to go for digitized or web-based yearbooks to save on expenses. The advice came as Luisto believed that thick printed yearbooks are old-fashioned these days. The Education Secretary further added that schools can also create videos and post them on YouTube. Following the road accidents that prompted the Land Transportation, Franchising and Regulatory Board to check different bus companies with its compliance to roadworthiness and safety regulations, only 1 out of 7 bus companies passed the test. Rosandula Cruz reports.
Only 1 out of 7 bus companies passed the random audit by the Land Transportation, Franchising and Regulatory Board or LTFRB and the Land Transportation Office or LTO with its compliance to roadworthiness and safety regulations. LTFRB said that only Safeway Bus Lines Incorporated passed the test while the following bus operators failed to make it: Pascual Liner, Nova Auto Transport, Superlines Transport Company Incorporated, Unicab Trans, Princess Yuhan and RCCG. According to LTFRB, Pascual Liner had the most number of violations such as illegal transfer of engine, no PWD and smoking signs, and no body markings. It was meantime assessed to have fines amounting to 1.42 million pesos. Superlines Transport Company Incorporated, however, was also assessed a fine of 804,000 pesos for the same violations in addition to broken windshield. Furthermore, a total amount of 524,000 will be fined to Unicab Trans when the team saw violations such as expired advertisement permit, incomplete body markings, and failure to display fare guide. LTFRB Chairman Winston Hines meantime said these bus companies need to pay their respective assessed fines as soon as possible, or failure to do so would mean non-renewal of Certificate of Public Convenience and cancellation of franchise. For GNN, Rosandela Cruz, Newsforce.
For your comments, feedback, or videos you want to share with us, email us at info@gnnTV-asia.com. We are your voice for change. Our anchors and reporters will keep on bringing you updates and latest stories, fair and balanced news, comprehensive reports that take you to the heart of the action. We are your global news network committed to nation building. I'm Vera Deocampo. Thank you for watching.